video we're going to practice our Mawashi, also known as Tora Guchi. The word Tora Guchi is one that's commonly used in Okinawa to describe the block, and it means tiger's mouth. Mawashi is the term that you'll hear from mainland Japan, meaning circular block or rotating block. So we're going to refer to it as Tora Guchi. This block begins with the basic middle area position that we discussed in the previous video. So we'll start off in Haikodachi, okay? And our blocking hand comes up this way here, and it will be in the same position as our middle area block. The difference now, instead of being in chamber here, our other hand starts underneath, this way. Roughly with the knuckles below the elbow, but not touching. From this position, the top hand will come across the body, but not like this. This is wrong. It needs to come across this way, past our center line. This then comes to the shoulder here and draws in to the chamber position, palm up. The bottom hand will come up and draw back into the chamber position here. From this position, we push both arms out, one slightly up, one pointing down, fingertips back. Trying to turn the palms to make sure they're facing the front completely. Please note too that the thumbs are tucked in, not like this. Alright? You see, some schools will advocate that your palms must be completely flat this way and this way. I don't practice my blocks that way, only because I find that the hand isn't in the proper amount of tension. How I do it is I stress the palm. So my fingers open up. I try to stretch the back of the hand open, and this cups the inside of the palm slightly. And this is how I'm striking. Emphasis too is on this side of the hand, where I would be hooking on to something that's coming at me. So from here, we'll try to Tora Guchi with the other side of the body. Same thing, the setup position is this way here. Cross the center line, in towards the shoulder, both hands together, drawn into chamber, and pressing out. Really important that we make sure that we draw the elbows back. We engage our lats when we pull everything back. We don't want to pull our hands back, because if I pull just my hands back, this is what tends to happen. I pulled my hands back, that's all I thought about. And instead of being in a proper chamber, my elbows end up dropping down. Very sloppy and poor technique. And no strength on the press out. So I want to make sure from here, as I conduct the technique in and I bring it around, that I draw the elbows back this way here. Then I press out. Like so. A very important thing to note about the kata. And like all the other blocks in the high block, middle, low, you make sure that the arms rub the body as they go through the techniques. So from this side here, we come in across the center line. See, if I close my hands at this point, looks just like the position I would have been in for middle area. Coming across this way, tucks in, draws back, press out. From here, bring it up, or from this position, you can bring it up, a little scoop. Comes in past the center line. See, bad habit right there started to creep in. Comes across the center line to here and press out. Okay, so we'll go through a couple of them, follow suit. Actually, before we do, I'll do it one hand only, so you can practice that as well. So if I only use this arm, my hand would be here as in the middle area position. Exactly the same position, the palm open. Comes across my center line. Hand comes in to this position, drawing back the elbow, keeping it in close to the side of the body, press out. As I'm pressing out, rubbing the body. Here. Make sure too that we extend the arm. We don't want to end up here. Some people are only going part way. Extend that arm. Right? So one more time. From this position here, comes across the center line to the shoulder and out. The other hand begins down here and it circles upwards. It circles this way here and draws into chamber and then presses out. Alright? You get the idea? We try this side, single-handed, like this. Comes across my center line to the shoulder, chamber, press it out. Okay? The bottom hand for this side comes up, chamber, out. Okay, so we'll do a few now, stepping forward. Actually, first we'll do them in Hypo Dutch. Do them with me if you want. We'll start from here. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Notice a few times there, I didn't get my elbow across. I came across, my arm was on an angle. So we gotta work on that. Let's try a couple more. Nice and slow. From here, crossing the center line, in and out. Other side, crossing that center line, in and out. So now we'll do it stepping forward in Sanchin. Again, Mawashi is a technique you'll only find done in Hypo Dutch, Sanchin Dutch, or Mawashi Dutch. Those are our close-in fighting stances, and that's where the majority of our blocks take place. Now, as we do this in Sanchin and in Mawashi Dutch, you would do your block reverse to the positioning of your feet. So, for example, as I step in Sanchin Dutch to here, I won't block with this hand, but rather this one here. So from that position now, crossing my center line to here and step, pressing out. Now I step forward to my block position, crossing the center line to here and out, and stepping forward again here, crossing center line and pressing out. We'll go backwards and do the same thing. So step and out and step, block, press out. More, all nice and slow. Later on, when you get good, you can get fast. But always practice nice and slow. If we did this one in Mawashi Dutch, it would be the same sort of deal. I would step forward, Mawashi Dutch, say with my right, my left hand will do the block. Stepping in and pressing out. And as I step forward to here and out, and as I step forward to here and backwards, same thing.